is, lastly, let's get this one too. Katie Porter, she's on fire. I wish she could staff. We could clone her and have her sit, in every hearing that exists. But there is, the Republicans are trying to pretend that they're sending out census questionnaires to further confuse people and scare people. They are trying to mess, I would imagine, with the number of the districts in California, because they have been virtually wiped from the map in California. Here's Katie Porter talking to the director of the census.
I have a copy of this mailer here, Madam Chairwoman, and I would like to enter the copy into the record.
Without objection.
This questionnaire is labeled as, quote, a census document that was requested by President Trump. The document asks individuals to return it within 7 days to ensure accurate tabulation and dependable results. And it says, quote, enclosed is your official congressional district census, and people are given a registration code that is specific to them, a several-digit number, not unlike an alphanumeric number, not unlike what they're going to be getting to then go online to complete the census. This is not the first time that we have seen the RNC, the Republican National Committee, try to confuse voters by sending them a mailer that imitates the census. They did the same thing in 2010, prompting Congress to pass a law sponsored by Chairwoman Maloney trying to stamp out this conduct. But here we are, 10 years later, and the RNC is at it again. Dr. Dillingham, are you familiar with this RNC mailer?
I've heard generally about the problem.
Have you seen it?
No, I have not seen it.
We have sent it to the Census, to the Postal Bureau for investigation. Will you please commit to reviewing this?
We will be glad to review it.
I'm asking you personally, will you commit to reviewing this?
I certainly will.
Thank you. Have you asked the RNC to cease and desist from using the term 2020 census or official census in its mailings?
Congresswoman, I would have to look and see. I'm not sure who sent that out. And
I am.
Okay.
Because I have reading glasses. I'm sure you're going to be able to see this. Mm-hmm. Way down here on page 2, this little bitty box, in about, I would say, 4 to 6 point font, it says paid for by the Republican National Committee. Will you ask the RNC to stop using the terms 2020 census, official census, and a registration census code?
We will study this problem, and let me tell you what we do for avoiding any type of scam or misrepresentation.
I would love to ask you more generally about this, but I'm concerned about this. And this mailing has already gone out. So the time to stop it was actually before it happened and when the first reports came into your office. We know Californians have called the RNC. Someone's parent got this, an elderly parent. The adult child called the RNC, asked them to stop sending these things to their parent, and the RNC, which I realize you're not responsible for, but the RNC told them, quote, this was an order by Donald Trump to send out to people and they must comply with us.
I mean, the census is constitutionally mandated. It's pretty important.
It's pretty important, yeah.
Representation, and this guy's going to commit to studying it.